Hi, everyone. This is Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. Welcome to today's Pick a Card, May 2025. What's next in love? Who's coming towards you in love? Loving messages from a person that you may be thinking of. I am going to be using some initials and some charms today, so enjoy those. But we have three choices, so let's take a look at those. And this will be a fully channeled message for all signs, a collective love reading for any sign and any sign of the person you're thinking of. So group A is a doorway. We always love doorways. An opportunity is about to present itself that leads you to a new person. So is there a new door opening? That's group A. Group B is the right path. Love is a beautiful journey and you're on the right path. So that is group B. You feel drawn to that card. And group C is a surprise. Prepare for a surprise that challenges and empowers you in equal measure. So are we ready for a surprise in group C? Take a moment to see which card you're most drawn to. I will put the timestamps in the description below, and I'll see you in your readings. If you picked group A, this reading is for you. The doorway. We love doorways, don't we? Opportunity is about to present itself that leads you to a new person. So sometimes when we shift our energy, we move location, Spirit just said, we change jobs, we put ourselves in different opportunities. So that it could be a new doorway that opens in another area of your life they're sharing. So it could be a career, it could be business, could be health. But it's a feeling of, there's this energy shift around you. So that door is about to open. Thank you, Spirit. I have a butterfly. You will meet a new love interest in a social setting, a party or a night out. So maybe we are invited to something. We've moved recently and somebody invites us over and they say, hey, come on over, make some friends. Okay, maybe we get to know some coworkers. Maybe the coworkers have a friend of a friend. Maybe you've met that way. But definitely this feeling of a social butterfly and being out and about with this person. So I feel like I'm stepping outside of my comfort zone is how it felt. And I felt like I'm trying new things. I'm going to new places. I'm meeting some new people. It feels good. All right, let's see what the cards are saying. I have a High Priestess. I have a Page of Pentacles. I have a Star. May 2025. And I have a Two of Wands. This is coming into me as I have been kind of daydreaming about you, or I have been thinking about what it is that I'm looking for. And there's a very strong energy around almost a confirmation of I'll know it when I see it, that when this person comes into your life, you will know it. Your intuition is going to say, this is your person. You are going to feel it all the way from your head to your toes, Spirit just said. So I feel like whoever is ready to offer you, an invitation, this page feels like an invitation that I'm ready to, come with me. You want to hang out, you want to go to my sister's house, she's having a barbecue. It doesn't have to even be a big deal. It feels like we're just, it feels actually very comfortable, almost like a friendship energy. Even though we know it's a date, it feels like it's just easy. I'm not nervous. I'm not anxious. I'm not worried about, what the night's going to be like. I feel really comfortable. So you could immediately feel intuitively that it just feels right. And I really like that. What's the bottom of my deck? I have a Sun. It's a new beginning. This person isn't in your life yet. I have the World. You're ready to meet somebody that is going to start a new journey for you. It feels very comfortable. I feel very much at ease. And I feel like I'm definitely connecting to this person. And I mean, I want to say that it's everything that you hope for and wish for. But I also would like to say maybe it's even better. the person who you're meant to be with sometimes surprises us that you couldn't even imagine that it could be this good. So I would say that. Spirit, please share with me. What is it that you have for us? I have trust. You need to have trust in a relationship in order for it to flourish. So I also like the hands are kind of crossed. They both have rings. There's almost like a bouquet there. So I feel like there's a commitment energy around this connection. Is this somebody that I could see myself with? Is this somebody that I could be with long term? So I do like that. Spirit, please share with me. I have a Page of Pentacles again. I love when I use multiple decks always. And I love when Spirit confirms like the same messages in multiple decks, because I just feel like it's got this kind of concrete energy to me. Like that Page of Pentacles is that I have some time to offer you. I want to put some time into this. I want to invest in you. I have some ideas of how we can, start things off. I mean, I just feel like that little page is it's like a little baby offer, it could be a first date, something like that. I have an Ace of Wands. I'm definitely interested in you. I definitely want to see where this goes. I have a Six of Swords. And I have a Two of Pentacles. There's a part of me that this person who's coming into your energy is just on the brink of ending something, that they haven't been happy in a relationship for a long time. I don't think they're starting something with you until it ends, but it is a feeling of, I just wasn't happy is how I want to say it. I don't think it was any one thing that ended the relationship. And I feel like they went back and forth to try to salvage the relationship. They might have been on and again and off again with this person. So they may have a story to tell, but you could hear that they were just coming out of a relationship, in a very short period of time. 6 months ago, I broke up with somebody, something like that. Yeah, Three of Swords at the bottom of my deck. So I'm going to say that there's definitely, somebody who's just trying to move on with their life. You could be the first person that's come into their energy that they're actually interested in. They're saying, I'm curious about you with that Ace of Wands. I want to get to know you. I'm attracted to you. Let's get some initials. Now, some of you may have met this person already, and some of you, you're looking for this person still. So let's see what initials. First initials, last initials. Some of you may get your person, you may get yourself, you may get a whole name. So I have this big bowl of Scrabble letters, and I'm just going to take a handful, and we'll do a handful of these. First initials, last initials. Spirit, what do you have for us? I have the letter B. I have an A. I have an I. I have a W. I have an H. The letter T. F. Q. M. Another H. I have a J. N. R. F. G. E. W. And I have an A. Okay, so for some of you, those could be connecting to you right now. Let me know in the comments. I always like to know if I feel like I'm playing bingo. Like, did you win? Did you win? Did you get your person? Let's see what else they say. Okay. So right now, I mean, it feels good. It feels like somebody's moved on from something else because they haven't been happy, and you could be the first person they're attracted to in a long time. And there's this beautiful, when I was pulling the letters, it was I have a crush on you energy coming into me. Like I really am starting to have a crush on you. So you could start to feel that. If you start to feel that, I would say that's probably a clue. Like I have a really big crush on this person. like this is crazy. I'm just thinking about them all the time. I have a love offer, a sincere love offer. Love wins, taking it to the next level. So they're saying, I just said it's May, and they said this is a turnaround, just how they said it. So this is a turnaround for you. The love is either moving in the right direction, a love has come in, but it's a turnaround with your energy. Maybe you're not where you wanted to be. So there's this sense of things are moving forward in this area of your life. So I liked that in May. So that felt good. A surprise call. I like that too. So maybe you're not expecting to hear from somebody. This person wants to take you out, spend some time. Restricted, acting trapped. That could have been the heartache. That could have been in the past. But I don't feel that way because I felt such an ease with this. It was kind of like, hey, do you want to go out? You want to hang out? So I don't feel a trapped energy or controlling energy. It might be a conversation that we have that I like my freedom. I've got a full job. I'm independent. I want somebody in my life, but I don't want somebody telling me what to do. Right. So it could be as simple as that. But I don't feel that. I have hunger, I'm sexually longing, and I'm fantasizing about you. Now, whether they're going to tell you that or not, I don't know right out of the gate, but there could be some really high chemistry. And maybe it's both. Like I have a super crush on this person, and I'm really, really excited about how attracted I am to them. So that could be going on with both of you, but maybe we're not saying anything yet. Spirit, what sign could they be? What sign? I have a Leo. I have a Pisces. I have a Sagittarius. Could be you, could be them. I have a Libra. And I have a Aries today. Okay, so we'll take those. Can I have some future love messages? What are the feelings starting around this connection? What do we need to know? You are what has been missing in my life. You're my paradise and my heaven. I did just feel like you're filling a hole. You're filling a void. This feels good. So it's a sense of I haven't felt loved in a long time, or a genuine, sincere love. So you could be picking up on this person, that this person's really starting to care for you, or this person's really starting to have feelings for you. I'm offering you something real. I do believe it's real. When they said they said to me, when I say they, for those of you that have never watched me, I'm talking to my spirit guides. I'm completely in my psychic state right now. So if you've never watched me, they had said it was a turnaround for you. So it's this is real. This is real. This is what you've been waiting for. So it's something's going on around you that you're feeling it. I hope you feel the same way. Yeah. So you want your person to feel the same way. How gorgeous. Spirit, please share with me. What is it that you want me to know about this connection? Are we destined to be together? Is it that you have a future plan for us? I have visions. Trust what you hold in your heart to show you the way. Going all the way back to that star energy, of course, that this is even better than I had hoped for. I have visions of a future with this person. You could already be kind of forecasting. I could see myself with this person. They could be thinking the same thing, Spirit just said. So they're saying we start to talk out loud. Okay, like what do you want for your future? And we have a lot of the same hopes and dreams. We have a lot of the same visions of how we'd like to live our life. They're saying growing old together. Okay. So maybe this is going to turn into something so much more. How gorgeous. But we're on the same page, which feels good. We have the same hopes, visions, dreams. So it's not like one person wants this and the other person's like, I'm never doing that. So we're kind of in cahoots here with, we basically want the same things, which is huge in the beginning. We're crossing over. What you want is on the other side of what you fear, but we're crossing over. And there's a big part of me that they're showing me, take my hand, and we're walking across this bridge together, hand in hand. So I feel that I'm literally seeing you walking. So there could be a lot of holding hands. There could be a lot of hugging, intimacy, affection. But I literally saw two people walking across that bridge, hand in hand. So it tells me we're going to cross over together. So that was beautiful. I have intention. When your focus is clear, your real match appears, and it's this unicorn, and it's a little feeling of magic. It's a feeling of this is magical. And Spirit's saying, just keep believing in the magic. I don't ever want you to stop believing in the magic. I want you to believe in the universe and angels and unicorns. So there is this sense of you do deserve this kind of magical energy of I'm falling for you. So let's get some charms. Let's see what the charms are saying. I think it's a beautiful new beginning. I'm going to say that in May. I'm going to say that it's somebody is definitely interested in you, and you're the first person that they've been interested in since they ended something pretty big. So I think that you've definitely caught their attention. Let's get some charms. I have this big, beautiful bowl of charms. I'm going to get a scoop. I know there's letters. I know there's signs. Let's see what they say. Okay. So the letter J, the letter X, the number 7, 7 days, 7th of May. Could be a big day. I have a Capricorn energy. Number 17. Okay. All right, let me see what I'm feeling. Okay, so I definitely am feeling a drink. I've got a couple of margaritas here, or martinis, or something kind of drinky feeling. So a night out, let's go out, let's have a drink. Maybe that's our first date, as they call with a surprise and say, hey, what are you doing? You want to go out for a drink? Maybe it's a very spontaneous date. Maybe they call you in the morning, want to go out that night. Okay, you're not doing anything. Don't say you didn't give me enough time. If you're available, go and have a good time, because this could be the one. I want you to have fun with it. I have a flip-flop, and I said, what's up with the flip-flop? And Spirit said, casual. Okay, this person tends to be casual. Now, maybe I live in Florida. We wear shorts. I wear sleeveless shirts. It's hot here. I wear flip-flops in every color. So casual. We may live somewhere that we dress casually and we're comfortable. We just both like to be comfortable. So maybe flip-flops, whether it's you or them, is part of your main wardrobe, which it is of mine. I have a leaf. It came into me like a fig leaf energy, almost like an Adam and Eve energy, that there's a little bit of temptation, like we're in the garden of Adam and Eve. And it was almost this feeling of, I don't remember the last time I was tempted by somebody physically this way. So you could really turn them on. They could really turn you on, which was really nice. That's fun. Okay. I have find joy in the journey. Okay. So Spirit says, you know what? Just enjoy the journey. And I have, I love you. Somebody's not going to be afraid to say, I love you. So we want that. I have an owl. So that came into me more as somebody being very smart. Okay. They're saying even an intellectual. They may see themselves as an intellectual. You may see yourself as an intellectual, but it's almost like a peg above other people. Maybe it's higher educations, just very bright. So I definitely have that intelligence gene in this reading. Somebody's very, very bright. So that feels nice. I have 2 lightning bolts. So I think that I'm going to say that we both feel like we were both struck. Okay. I don't think it's one person is struck. I feel like we're both struck very quickly. You have that beautiful inner knowing of, I feel like this is my person, with your intuition. So, but I feel like we're both struck with this kind of like wow factor. So that feels nice. All right. I have a little baby flower. I have a music note and a flower. I'm going to put these 2 together because it was more of a listen to the music, smell the flowers, listen to the birds. It was, you know what, take that moment in your life. I want to go back to this card for a minute. Take that moment that they had said, that turning point for you, that crossover point, right? So it's a sense of take the time. If this is coming into you this month, take the time to smell the roses. I mean, literally, okay? Enjoy every moment of it. Don't rush it. Don't worry about where we're going to be in 5 months from now, 5 years from now. Is this person going to marry me? You know, it's very much a feeling of, you know, listen to the birds. Okay. So you're going to walk over this bridge together, and it's just a matter of time. It's just, they want you to enjoy it. They don't want you to be thinking about what's coming next. They want you to stay like with what they're giving you right now, because I think it's going to be lightning strikes, and we both have these incredible feelings for each other. So that sounds fun. I have a big, beautiful smile. I'm going to put this with I love you. So somebody has a big, beautiful smile. It's the mad Cheshire cat from the Alice in Wonderland. Okay. And I have Toto. I have Toto and I have the Cheshire cat. So I'm just going to say cats and dogs. They're saying it's raining cats and dogs, which is interesting. And I asked them, what do they mean by raining cats and dogs? And they said that there was a storm. So possibly on the night that you go out with this person, it could be a rainstorm. Maybe that's where the lightning's coming from too. It could be just this crazy storm. Like you are out having a drink and it's like raining cats and dogs outside. So maybe you end up staying there a little later to see if it just like slows down so you don't get soaked to go to the car. But, you know, just keep in mind that maybe the weather, there could be something about the weather that night. Now, I, as a psychic, because you're intuitive as well, and you know intuitively this is your person, they had said, my intuition is very heightened during storms. So you could feel a very intense connection with this person. You could feel a kinetic connection they're sharing. Your body could tingle. You could feel their vibration. You literally can feel their energy pouring off of their body, not just a physical attraction, but you're like, I swear I can feel them. So you may have some kind of psychic connection with that kind of kinetic energy. So keep that in mind. But it's raining cats and dogs. I don't know where I get this stuff. All right, that's okay. I'll take it. I'll take it, right? It's good stuff. I have on my desk, I'm going to say jars. This is like a coffee cup, but I feel like I have like mason jars on my desk filled with pens, filled with stuff. And I don't touch my jars because it's got all my stuff. And I know what's in each jar, and my favorites are in certain jars. So I just feel like I save stuff. Like there's just a lot of stuff on my desk, whether that's you or them. And they're saying a collector of things. This person is a collector of things. So it could be small things, it could be big things, but it's kind of like, don't touch my stuff. So that's cute. All right. You're going to get to know this person really well. I have some grapes. Let's see what else I have that I'm feeling. Okay. I have a mouse and the grapes. I'm going to put those together. And the only reason why I'm going to put them together is it just came into me as like cheese and crackers, the mouse with the cheese. Cheese and crackers, casual. There's a lot of easygoing energy with this. Like, hey, what do do you want a snack? Yeah, just put some cheese and crackers out. What do you got? Some fruit? Okay, yeah, fruit's great. It's just super, super easy and very casual and very comfortable, quite frankly. So that feels nice. I have a steering wheel on a boat, and I have a moon. I'm going to say I'm going to let the universe steer it. I'm going to say it that way because there's a part of me that says I'm so tired of controlling things, and Spirit's trying to say, enjoy the birds, the flowers, the moment. Okay. And maybe this time you say to yourself, I'm going to surrender to what the universe has for this connection. And I'm not going to try to control it. And I'm not going to try to forecast. And I'm not going to try to worry about where I'm going to be years from now. So maybe it's a turning point for you that you're going to try something different in this connection with just how you enter into this connection. So there are your charms. They were really, really good. I think I liked the raining cats and dogs the best. Let's see what the final messages are. Let's see what they want you to know. Oh, beautiful. You're going to have a great month. If this isn't in your life now, we're going to put it out into the universe at the end, and we're just going to manifest together. Spirit, please share with me. I have a Wheel of Fortune. It is your turn. It's your turn. Beautiful. Destiny, fate. Everything's lining up for you. I have a Two of Pentacles. Making a choice to be in this connection. Wanting to be. I have a Page of Cups. I have a crush on you. Absolutely. And I have a Judgment. I feel like this is a good choice, Spirit just said. I choose you. I feel like I really want to be in this connection. So that all of these feel good. I mean, it's just they're saying opening up energy. They're trying to open you up to this love. Okay. Good. Opening up energy. Nice. My plan for us will take some time. So yeah, they want you to enjoy the journey. If the plan is that we're going to end up together, if the plan is we're going to spend the rest of our life together, we're just going to enjoy the ride. And I feel like that's what Spirit wants you to focus on, at least right now. This one just flipped over. Let's get this one. I will always inspire you and boost you up. So you've just met a partner who believes in you. You've just met your significant other, your soulmate, who says, I want you to succeed in all areas of your life. I long for our honest heart-to-heart talks. You're going to be my best friend. You're going to be the person that I want to talk to. So you're going to have a great May. You're going to have a great May. Let's put this out to the universe. I want to thank Spirit for these messages. If you picked Group B, the right path, this reading is for you. So are you on the right path? Love is a beautiful journey, and you're on the right path. So I always believe that you are exactly where you're meant to be at this moment in time, no matter what. I don't believe you can make a wrong turn. I don't believe when you get to a fork in the road that you're going to choose the wrong fork. I don't believe in mistakes. I don't believe in regrets. So excuse me, I think that you are on the right path. Spirit, please share with me. I want to know what's on my path. What's coming for me in May? Tell me what's coming for me in May. I have friendship. This connection is based on friendship. It may never develop into a romance. You could be wondering, is somebody coming into my life as just a friend? If they want just a friendship, that's not the person Spirit has for you, they just said. So they may be just somebody that is just going to be a friend, and that's okay. So the person who's coming into you wants it all, they're saying. So maybe they're asking you to let somebody go that you're hoping turns into something more. I have unseen. Love can be blind. Ensure you're not overlooking any red flags. I think that Spirit is trying to let you know that you may be thinking about somebody that isn't what they want, okay? And you're hoping and kind of daydreaming that they'll change their mind, or over time that they are going to see that this could be more. I want you to be very open to what the universe has for you, because they may pleasantly surprise you with something that you weren't even thinking of. And you've got your kind of eggs in somebody's basket and you're not looking around. Keep your options open is really what I feel right now. So I've got a 4 of Pentacles. Yeah, they don't want you to wait around. That they're asking you to keep your options open. If you're waiting for somebody said, I just want to be friends, and you're trying to change their mind. They just want to be friends. You want the person who comes at you and charges towards you. I have an Ace of Pentacles. Somebody's coming in with an offer. Somebody has something better to offer. They're not going to say, I want to be just friends. They're going to say, I want to be with you. So we want the offer, Spirit. I have a Page of Pentacles. It's somebody new. Okay. It's somebody who wants to start to spend some time with you. And I have a 3 of Swords. They want you to let somebody go. They are definitely saying, if you're thinking about somebody or you feel like you can switch somebody's mind, they're trying to steer you in the direction of somebody else is going to be put in front of you that is going to want to move things forward and wants to spend some time with you. I have the Moon. I have a 2 of Swords. And I have a King of Cups. So little bit of a time to take off that blindfold and open your eyes, and Spirit's going to put this unconditional love in front of you. So I do feel that. I have an 8 of Pentacles. Could be somebody connected to work for some of you. I have a Queen of Swords. Somebody I connect to very quickly. I have an Empress and a Queen of Swords. So I have this beautiful kind of combination of, I love your spirit. I love your mind. Okay. I like your soul. So somebody who kind of falls in love with you for your heart and your mind. Yeah, of course, they're going to be attracted to you. Of course, you're attracted to them, but that might not be the reason why they fall in love with you. They may, I have the Star at the bottom of the deck. You may be exactly what they've been looking for. They are going to fall in love with you for other reasons. They're going to, either you have a heart of gold, Spirit saying, you're the sweet, kind, loving, caring, like they see all these gorgeous qualities in your soul. So there's something going on with that. They're going to fall in love with the real you. I have a union. The union of a divine soul counterparts is a miraculous event that begins when you least expect it. Look for an infinity symbol. That could be a sign that your person is just about ready to arrive or has arrived. I think it's a soul contract. I think it's a soulmate coming in, the way I'm feeling that I'm going to fall in love with your soul, the way that I feel like I fall in love with your heart. I just feel like it's a soul contract. I feel like they're asking you to, it's not that you're wasting your time with somebody who wants to be a friend, you're friends, but it's not somebody who's going to turn into a romantic connection. And it's not somebody who you're going to change their mind. So you don't want to change somebody's mind. You want somebody who falls in love with you. And I think Spirits is trying to share that with you today. Spirit, please share with me. I have a Knight of Wands. Somebody who's passionate about you. Somebody who not only is attracted to you, but it's like we feed off of each other energy. That it could be an intellectual energy, that we challenge each other, or we push each other. We could be connected in the same kind of industry or career, and we motivate each other, and we're kind of like a little feeding frenzy of information. And we're kind of pumping each other up. So like each other's cheerleader in a sense. So I feel a lot of that. I feel a lot of, I don't know, this person stimulates me, not just physically, stimulates me intellectually. That's fun. I have an 8 of Cups. Yeah, they're asking you to walk away from some feelings that you've been holding on to. And they're going to open you up to some new feelings, is how I feel. I have a 10 of Cups at the bottom of my deck. They're going to open you up. Sometimes we don't see it. We think that that's what we want. We think that it's going to work out. And we kind of fantasize something in our mind. And the other person is not even on board with it. They're like, I'm not thinking that. So they're trying to bring you somebody that you guys feed off of each other. There's much more synergy, Spirit saying. You have much more in common. And there's this romantic attraction. There's this chemistry. So I'm going to go with that. Let's get some initials. Let's see if the initials are connecting to you. First initials, last initials. Let's see what they say. So I've got this big, beautiful tray of Scrabble letters, and let's get a handful of these. So maybe I'll spell your person's name. Some of you are here to confirm, and that's okay. Let's get the jumpers. Okay. I have the letter O. Let me move this over a little bit. I have a U. I have an S. Letter T. I have an L. I have a D. F. E. B. A. I have a K. R. I have another S. An O. O. A. The letter P. V. Letter P. N. R, F, and I have a blank tile. So if some of you, that you get to use this as a freebie. If you are one letter away from spelling a person's name, you can use your free tile. Okay, so you have a free tile if you need an additional letter. Okay, so those are your letters. If those connect, let me know. Let me know in the comments. I love to hear the names or the letters, or if that connected to you. Tell me more about this connection. Infinity, infinite love, right? I feel like it's a soul connection. I do. They just showed me literally push something away so you can allow something to come in. So, I mean, I feel like I'm almost spot on with this reading for some of you, or whoever was meant to find this message today. It's very crystal clear to me, the message. So push something away so you can allow this to come in. Spirit, please share with me. I have home. And when I have a home with you, I feel comfortable with you. I feel happy with you. It feels familiar. Nice. Staying together, a soulmate energy, working it out. Take my hand. Staying together. So they're thinking long-term for you. They're trying to bring you a long-term connection. And I have patience, and a big clock, divine timing. So you could be struggling with when, you know, sometimes we hold on to something that because it's better than nothing, but what it's really doing is preventing us from being with who we should be with. So we do want to be careful with that. We do want to be careful with that. Let's see what sign they might be. Spirit, what sign could they be? I have a Libra. I have a Capricorn. I have a Gemini. Scorpio. And we're going to get one more today. And I have a Leo. Okay, so you could be any of those signs, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and they could be. And let's see what some of the feelings are. So these could be future feelings, or if you're here to confirm, this could be just what's going on around this energy for May 2025. What's going on with this energy? I wasn't expecting to fall so in love with you. This could come in fast. This could come in as I wasn't expecting it. I feel I'm glad I let something else go, because if I hadn't let it go, I wouldn't have found you. So I feel like it's a meant to be, or fated. You complete me. I like the banter. I like we challenge each other. We push each other. I just feel like we strengthen each other, Spirit just said. So we make each other stronger somehow. That's interesting. You're too beautiful. I think they love you inside and out. I feel like that is the kind of, yeah, of course they are attracted to you. They wouldn't be with you, but that's not why they're going to fall in love with you. They're going to fall in love with your heart. They're going to fall in love with your soul. So they're going to say, yeah, if they were to describe you to other people, it would be they're beautiful inside and out. I mean, I'm just so lucky. So they're going to see the quality in you, is how I feel. Heaven. The one that awaits you is your true divine partner. And there's like a gate opening. There's a gateway opening. So I'm just going to say heaven sent. Soul partnership. No doubt in my mind, it's a soulmate. None whatsoever. So divinely sent connection. Lightness. Unburden your heart so it can hold a greater love. Let something go. Let something go so that greater love can come in. And I have growth. Don't let anyone keep you from reaching your dreams. It's like this isolated tree. Don't let anybody hold you back. The soulmate coming in is inspiring you. It's pushing you. They're motivating you in a different way. So they absolutely believe in you. They absolutely believe in, whatever it is you're trying to achieve, your goals, or where you want to be, or you want to build something in your lifetime. They're going to be behind you all the way. All right, so here are some charms. Let's do some charms. I always love the charms. I just read these intuitively. Don't shoot the messenger, because sometimes I look at the charm and like, how did I get that from that charm? That's crazy. All right, so here is the bowl, and we're going to get a nice scoop. Let me pick a spot that maybe has a lot of stuff in it. Okay, and let's see. All right, let's get the letters. I have a letter C. I have a letter N, W. Okay. Let me see if I have any signs. I do have a sign. What is this? I have a Libra. Okay. And what is this? You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. I like the my only. I think that that's just the sense of loyalty. I have a tree with roots. And it says, life is a gift. I'm going to say I don't want to waste it. I feel like this person is, I don't want to waste my life. I don't want to waste my time. I want to be happy in my lifetime. I'm willing to make changes in my lifetime to find happiness. So I don't feel like this person's going to settle for anything but the best. And they want to be happy and they want to be with somebody like you. So that feels nice. I have these two beautiful hearts. Our hearts are connected. They're intertwined. I can feel them starting to, they're like three-dimensional. I feel like they're, they're growing or they're pumping fast. Lots of energy there. Do what you love and love what you do. Yeah, this person probably loves and is passionate about what they do. They're probably totally into their career, or they have, they're very purpose-driven. You could be very purpose-driven, but it's definitely a feeling of, I don't want to waste time and I don't want to look back at my life and have any regrets. So this person's probably, they're saying living the dream, like they try to live the dream all the time. That's cute. All right, they're living the dream. There you go. All right, let's see what I'm feeling. I do have a fish. I'm going to say Pisces. Okay, I'm going to say Pisces. I'll grab that. I have never, never give up. They believe in themselves. They really do. They are either very self-assured, very high self-esteem. If I set a goal, I achieve it. So I really do like that energy. This is a ship's, I have two steering ships. So it's always a feeling of I'm steering, I'm steering my ship, but I have two of them. So we each can take the wheel. I'm going to say that no one person is in control, that we both kind of are steering our destiny together, making decisions together. It's not like just one person is steering. So I think that maybe that's really important to you, that we make decisions together, that, wherever direction we're headed, we decide together that that's where we're going to go. So that feels nice. I have an elephant that just feels like a worship symbol. So I pray to, I worship. So I believe in something higher than myself. I'm going to say it that way. I have a lion. So I'm going to say Leo energy. I'm going to put that up here with my little Pisces. I have a baby onesie. I have a carriage. I have a pink flower. I'm going to put these together. I feel like for those of you that would still like to have a family, you want to meet your person, you want to be married, you'd like to have a family, I have a baby girl. So we could have a little baby girl coming in the future. So that feels nice. I have an apple. School teacher, somebody who's a teacher of some kind, coach, teacher, mentor. Okay. I have Alice in Wonderland's chair. I'm going to put the heart and the chair together because I feel it's not quite a pedestal, but it's like a little throne kind of feeling to me, where this person looks up to you, honors you, respects you. So it was a little bit of I put you on a pedestal energy. So I'm going to go with that. I have a lotus flower and I have a beach. The first thing was the flowers felt like a pond, almost like if I was in Hawaii and I walked by a hotel and the hotel has like water with lilies and lotus leaves and flowers coming out of it, like a display, not a display, but like water features on the grounds. Maybe it's a resort, because it feels very high end. It feels very luxury. So maybe there's some money here in this connection. And there's beach, there's cabana, there's beach bar, there's a pool that I swim up to, a beach bar. Wow, I'm really going for it here. So I'm going to say, take me away. I'm going to say, take me away. There could be some money here. There could be some money here that this person wants to take you, to some resorts or really nice places. So maybe it's your money, but it's either way, you guys are going to travel to somewhere that's paradise. How's that? So we're going to put these clues out there. That was nice. Okay, so we get a baby. So go to paradise before the baby comes for those of you that are going to be traveling. Okay, be easier. I like the pool bar. I don't know where that came from, but I'm going to go for it. All right, let's see. Final messages, Spirit. What is it that you need me to know about this connection for May? What is it that you need me to hear? I have an Ace of Pentacles. This is going to turn into something more. This is somebody who will say, I definitely want you in my life. I see a future with you. I have a Page of Wands. I have a Queen of Cups. It's a feeling of it's off to a good start. I'm falling in love with you over time. I'm seeing all these beautiful qualities coming out with that Magician card. So it was more of a over time, I'm falling more and more in love with you. I'm seeing better qualities. So I'm going to say it's only going to get better. Knight of Pentacles, it's going to build. I think it's only going to get better in time. But I think the most important part about this connection is they love you for your soul. This inside and out, I love you inside and out, or your beautiful inside and out energy. Spirit, loving messages. Our love is expansive, eternal, and never ending, and she is expecting. So for some of you, they're definitely letting you know there's a baby out there. There is a baby, spirit baby that wants to, they want you to be their vessel. So somebody's going to be having a baby. Maybe we'll find out in May we're having a baby. That would be exciting. Being all yours is the sexiest feeling in the world. I only want to be yours. I don't want to be with anybody else. I like the Eiffel Tower in the background, visiting, they said exotic places, but that would be more like, historical places, monumental. But they're saying exotic places. Maybe you guys fight over, would you rather go to Rome and Paris, or do you want to go to Hawaii? Like, where do you want to go? I want to go to both. All right, let's see. I have with you, I cry a little less and laugh a little more. I'm happy. I'm happy. It feels good, feels joyful. Take my hand. Let's do this together. Let's put this out into the universe. I want you to have a great May. I thank you, Spirit, for these messages today. If you picked Group C, surprise, this reading is for you. Prepare for a surprise that challenges and empowers you in equal measure. So are you ready for a surprise that's going to challenge you? Are you ready for something? They're saying something new. Okay, let's see what the something new is. Spirit, please share with me. I have individuality. Be wary of possessive partners. Maintain your individuality. You want to make sure that, yeah, we want to be surprised, but you still have free will and you can still choose. Spirit, please share with me. I have unseen. Love can be blind. Ensure you're not overlooking the red flags. It's a little bit of the fear of the unknown happening right now. that you don't like to be surprised. You want to know what you're getting into. You want to have all the answers in the right up front. So maybe you're like, I don't like surprises. I want to know about this person. So maybe you are saying, nope, nope, nope. You've got to answer all the questions for me first. Okay, you know what you want. I have a wish. Someone you wish for is coming into your life. Okay, so Spirit knows what you want. Spirit knows what you need. I get that whole feeling of, I need to know what I'm getting into. And you still have control over that, they're saying. Okay, so what it is that you wish for, is it happening now in May? Is it coming to fruition? Is it coming towards us, Spirit? What is it that you have for us? I have the Sun. You want a new beginning. I have a Page. I have new feelings. I have a Wheel of Fortune, fate, destiny. I just felt like literally fate and destiny just knocked on your door. I mean, it could be physically somebody knocking on your door that you've gotten to know and they're coming over to your house, but it was literally like fate and destiny is here. They're knocking on your door. So that was really kind of cool. All right, so here we are. And I have a Knight of Wands, and very much a feeling of get ready for the ride. Get ready for, this could be a very passionate connection. This could be exactly what you have been hoping for. This could be exactly what you wish for. But I really feel that knock on the door. I mean, like a physical thing too. So somebody that you're meeting, you're getting to know, you invite over, they invite you over. So we're definitely getting past that initial, I don't know you energy. So that's good. I have a Magician. I want to get to know you. I'm starting to see things in you that I really like. This person has a lot to offer, Spirit just said. They're saying that there's a part of them that's a little mysterious. It's, I don't want to say bad boy energy, but it's that kind of feeling. Like, is there something about this person you're just kind of waiting to see, but nothing really ever happens. I think that it's just more of a mystery feeling. Nothing ever really comes out of the woodwork or red flags. I think it's just, maybe you're so used to red flags coming in after a certain period of time. Like you think everything's great, and then all of a sudden this, weird red flag comes in. No, there's a sense of mystery. I want to get to know you. It's like looking into a treasure box and digging through and finding the perfect thing. I have a 10 of Pentacles. Yeah, there's a beautiful sense of security happening here. Fate, destiny. I'm going to say charging forward. Absolutely. I have these Knights. These Knights have a lot of energy right now for me. I have this feeling that there's no holding back. There's no going back. If you know this person already, it's somebody who has decided that they want to be all in. Okay. So if you have started dating this person and you're wondering, like, where do we go from here? What's happening? I'm going to say they're moving this thing forward, and they may move it forward pretty quickly. They may say, now that I've decided that I definitely want to be in this connection, and they're not holding back, I feel like it's full steam ahead. What's the bottom of my deck? 3 of Cups, time to celebrate. Absolutely. I feel that there is this no more hesitation is how I want to say it. Maybe, at the beginning of any relationship, you're always kind of like, what's going to happen? But once you both decide that you want it and it's exciting, then now I feel like it's full steam ahead. Good. All right. So May could be the month that we decide we're going to be exclusive, or let's say next level, something like that. I have past lives. We reunite with our loved ones over and over again through many different lifetimes. We could be realizing that, we finally met our soulmate in this lifetime, and it's a connection. We have a lot in common. I feel so close to you. We picked up where we left off, Spirit just said. So you just maybe just fell into place very easily with this person. So this could be not a very difficult connection. Maybe it's smooth sailing. Spirit, please share with me. I have a 5 of Pentacles. I have an 8 of Wands. And I have a Page of Pentacles. I'm going to say your luck has changed, okay? If you have been having difficult times, you have struggled in any way, you haven't been feeling good, you've been anxious, you've been a little depressed, you feel like you've been stuck, blocked, you feel that you aren't going anywhere. I feel like your energy is shifting very quickly. And I feel like whoever's coming into your life, it's almost like a jump start feeling. It's almost like, here we go. And maybe you get back to being your own old self, or maybe you become a better self. But it's a feeling of a jump start. So this person is kind of raising your vibration, raising your energy. You're feeling good about yourself. So it's pulling you out of a slump, they said. Are you in a slump? Okay, I'm in a slump. All right, I have a 7 of Cups. I have an Ace of Wands. I have an 8 of Swords. And I have a Wheel of Fortune. I feel like they don't want you to hold back. I do. I feel like, not that they're pushing you, but I feel like it's more of conversations along the lines of, I don't want to hurt you and I don't want to get hurt either. Or I want you to trust me conversations, things like that. I think they're trying to build your trust because they want you to love them. And Page of Cups, and they really are starting to have feelings for you. I feel like there's a lot of conversations around you can trust me. I'm not going to hurt you. I'm not the one who hurt you in the past. I feel like there's a lot of conversations around that. And I feel like that gives you the sense of security, a sense of self-esteem, a sense of high confidence. And maybe that's what's really giving you this kind of jump start, that because of the way they're talking to you and the way that they're almost like reading your mind, that you might not be saying, I feel insecure and I'm afraid to be hurt. And then this person is saying, you know, honey, I'm not going to hurt you. I love you. And you're like, oh my God, I was just thinking that. You know, so you could be shocked that you could be very, very in tune with each other's thoughts. And that feels nice. Spirit, tell me more. Tell me more. I have unnatural, trying to please. Awkward. I want to be comfortable with you. There's always that feeling of shyness, I guess, in the beginning, but I'm going to say let down your guard, raise that vibration, you know, enjoy your body, enjoy their body, kiss them, be affectionate, you know, all that good stuff. Okay. You'll get over, you know, that I'm not used to you. I've never been with you before. Covering up a problem, holding back on something. They're saying, if there's anything that's bothering you, just tell them, just let them know. You know, there's a feeling of, I don't know if it's insecurity about a body. Like, I'm ashamed. I don't want you to see my body. I don't want you to see something. And it's a feeling of, I love you for who you are. I love all of you. So there's nothing to be ashamed of. This person's going to love you for you, whatever you look like, whatever, they're going to love you because of how amazing you are. So there's nothing ever to be ashamed of with the right person. So I want you to get that out of your head. I wish I was thinner. Yeah, so does everybody. But, maybe your person isn't perfect either. They don't have a perfect body either. Hopes and desires, expectations. I'm going to say that it's okay to have high expectations. You deserve to have high expectations. You deserve to have the expectation of being treated right, the expectation of being desired, the expectation of being respected. So I'm going to say that maybe that's something you guys talk about. Like, this is how I expect you to treat me, or I need to be treated. Otherwise, I'm not going to be happy in this connection. I have frozen. Yeah, there's a feeling going into this connection that I feel like my energy wasn't moving. I feel stuck. I feel that nothing has moved for a while. And this person comes into your life and all of a sudden your energy is, you're doing new things, you're meeting new people, you're experiencing new things. So you definitely are outside of your shell. I mean, you have come outside of your shell. So there's something going on with that. So if you feel like you're a very shy person, this may push you to, not that you're not going to be shy anymore. It's not going to change your personality, but they may make you comfortable enough to try new things that you wouldn't have tried on your own. So something like that, because I do feel like you're coming out of your shell. I think that feels good. Okay, let's get a handful of charms. Not charms. These are my Scrabble letters. We're going to do first initial, last initial. Maybe you'll get a name. Okay, let's see. I have the letter R. I have an H. I have a Q. I have an E. I have an E. I have a C. I have a U. I feel like I want to say, I see you. I see you. So there's definitely something going on with, don't be, they're going to love you for who you are. Every part of you. Maybe you have a scar, or maybe you have, I don't know, disability or something. They're going to love you for who you are. I wouldn't worry about that. God knows what you need. I have an I. I have a T. I have an O. I have a G. I have the letter A. An O. I have a T, C, and the letter D. So let me know if that connects to anybody out there, okay? And that could be, sometimes people get very excited that your initials were there, their initials were there. What sign may they be, Spirit? What sign? It could be your sign, their sign, sun, moon, rising, Venus. I have a Gemini. I have a Sagittarius. I have an Aquarius. I have a Libra. And I have an Aries today. Okay, gorgeous. And loving messages. What will they feel? What are they feeling, Spirit? What is it that you need me to hear? Whoa, these guys are slipping. Okay. I can't think straight around you. I'm getting really excited about this connection. Cute. You are my destiny. I feel like you've come into my life for a reason. Gorgeous. Just remember, Spirit knows what you need. And I can't get you out of my head. I mean, that's the person you want. You want the person who they're obsessing over you, in a good way, Just this, I can't stop thinking about you. I can't stop thinking about last night. I can't stop thinking about when I'm going to see you again. So that is what you want. There is a lot of, it's interesting because I said when in May, And it was almost like they pushed me towards the end of May. There's a lot of energy towards the end of May, like around the 22nd on, something like that. So there was a feeling of, I don't know, it's hot outside. It's very, very, very springy, if not summery feeling. So there's a lot of energy towards the end of May, and the number 22, like the 22nd through like the 28th, something like that. I have slow and steady. You have plenty of time to create a lasting bond. So I like the feeling of we have all the time in the world. Even if it comes in quick, even if it takes off fast, then there's this beautiful energy of we have years together. We could have decades together. So that's when you start to realize that you really want to be with somebody, is that you just are excited about the potential and the possibilities of what your life could look like with this person. I have an open heart. Allow yourself to welcome more love into your life. Just go into this with an open heart. Don't judge it. Don't question it. Just receive it. Beautiful, an open heart. And I have like a happily ever after energy. To have a lasting love, you must choose to hold on. I want this. I do want, and you do deserve happily ever after. You just do deserve somebody, you know, to love you for who you are and to love you for, you know, just exactly how you are. Something like that. Like you're perfect. You're perfect for them and they're perfect for you. Now, you might not be perfect for somebody else, and somebody else is certainly not perfect for you, but you're going to be perfect for each other. And that's the most important part to remember. There's somebody for everybody. Okay, so here is some charms. Let's get some charms. I love reading the charms intuitively. And let's see, they have some letters and some signs as well, but I also like all the other little goodies that are in here. Let's see what they say. Let's see what they say. I have the letter P. I have a Y. I have a, what is this? 28. Okay, 28th of the month. You just said that. I have a 19, I think. Is this 19 or 16? Hold on. 19. I have a T. Okay. Turn these over, see what my choices are. What is this? Okay. I have a Libra. I have two big, beautiful hearts tied together. Came into me as you've captured my heart. Like this person's definitely having feelings for you. They're definitely falling for you. So we could see that. I'm going to go with this lips for a second because it's more of a feeling from the first kiss. The first time I kissed your lips, it was, I don't ever want to kiss anybody else energy. I can't wait to kiss your lips again. So I think that first time that we're intimate is pretty significant. I feel like that's when we decide that we're not going to see anybody else. We don't want to be with anybody else. So I'm going to say what a difference a kiss makes. I have a snowflake. I definitely see you as unique. I'm going to put the snowflake and the black swan together because there's something about this connection that you're perfect for them and they're perfect for you. And you see that in each other. It's like, how lucky am I that I found you? You're different than anybody else I've ever dated. The Spirit's using the word understanding. There's a sense of understanding about something. So we're perfect together. Match made in heaven, they're saying. I have a strawberry. I'm just going to use the word sweet. I feel like they see you as sweet, caring. Okay. I have 2 strawberries, so I'm just going to put those strawberries together. Sweet, caring. I have a mushroom. I'm going to put this heart, and the heart's half full, and I have a mushroom. And the mushroom came into me as this love will grow. Mushrooms will grow anywhere, right? They tend to grow in places that you wouldn't think. Damp areas, under trees that have fallen, and all of a sudden there's all these mushrooms coming out and growing. And the heart is half full. And so it's a sense of you're filling my heart. As this love grows, my heart becomes more and more full. So that's how that came into me. I have a cross, and I'm going to put that with the heart growing because it came into me as I believe in this love. Whatever you believe in, whatever spirituality, whatever belief system you follow, I believe in this love. So maybe that's something that we know that it's heaven sent. We feel like it's a soul contract. We feel like it's a gift from God. But I believe in this love. That feels nice. What is this guy? Hold on. It looks like a dragon. Hold on, I got to see it closer. That? What is this? Hold on. I think it's a bat. It's a bat. I mean, they're just saying things like in the dark and night, things like that. But that's not how I feel. I feel like it's somebody who might like gaming. It's like it feels like like creatures or fantasy or mythical energy. But it feels just like it's illustrations or it's electronics. So it could be somebody who's likes to do gaming, and the type of gaming they do just has like mythical, or is there such a thing as fantasy games, something like that. But that's how it's coming into me. So it's a bat. It's a bat. Okay. Darkness. Not in a bad way. I feel like it's entertainment. I feel like it's just entertainment. Maybe they like to watch sci-fi movies or fantasy movies. Could be something like as easy as that. I have a Cinderella's crown and slipper. I'm going to say something along the lines of like one magical evening, that the first date, from the first date that I knew, I felt you made me feel special. I knew that you were my Prince Charming. I knew that this was magical. So it just feels like that. Is this all a fairy tale or is this real? It's going to feel real. But you know what? Good for you if it feels like a fairy tale. It should feel good. So that feels nice. Okay. And we did have this kind of happily ever after, Cinderella's carriage over here as well. So maybe you will feel like a fairy tale. Maybe you'll feel like I've never been this in love with anybody. My head's going to pop off. Okay. So here's the charms, including your bat. Okay. I don't know if I ever saw that charm before. I think I have, but I haven't seen it for a while. Okay. Let's see what else. Final messages, Spirit. What is it that you need me to know? May 2025. Falling in love. Falling in love. That's fun. I have a 3 of Swords. Letting go. After an ending. After a heartache. I have a Moon. They're saying I'm hoping. It was more of a I'm hoping this is the one. You'll know. You'll know when it's. You'll know that you'll feel like it's different. They're saying that romantic evening felt different. That first kiss makes you feel like I don't ever want to kiss anybody else again. So I feel like that's fear just kind of creeping in, trying to convince you that it's not real. They love you for who you are. We have a Three of Cups, time to celebrate. I always see the Three of Cups also as a proposal in the future. That I can't wait to tell everybody that, that we're going to get married. So that could be happening as well. And a Queen of Swords, that's very much a feeling of you're all I'm thinking about. I have to tell you, it's a beautiful reading. It's beautiful energy. They're saying, again, they're lifting you up. There is a sense of they're lifting you up emotionally. Nice. Let's see what the loving messages are. To this day, you still give me butterflies. I still get excited when I see you. I still get excited when I know I'm going to spend time with you. I still look forward to date night. I will always run to you and with you. Take my hand. Beautiful. And let's get one more. I could write 1,000 love songs about you. So I feel like this person loves you for who you are. I really do. I feel like they see the real you. I'm going to put this, my hands just tingled when I said that. That's nice. That's probably exactly what's going on. They see the real you. I want to thank Spirit for these messages today. How gorgeous. If you are new to this channel, please remember to hit that like, subscribe, ring the notification bell, comment below, claim it, own it, it's yours. If you'd like to book a private reading, check out my website, Kathy Mamolen, psychicmedium.com. I will put the links and the names of my other 2 YouTube channels, my main channel and my not my pick a card channel, my twin flame channel in the comments. So check those out as well. And thank you for being here. We'll see you again in the next pick a card reading.